LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge, and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. LSU ready to kick it away to get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So South Carolina's offense will start this game off. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can go catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different...
Oh, he's got some space. Oh, he got loose. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. And the Gamecocks come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Wide receiver going in motion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on first and goal. DBs locked up tight on the receivers. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run pass.
Touchdown, Gamecocks. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, third and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Tigers offense has its first opportunity of the day. They'll leave it with him. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Off play action. Fires left. Got his man downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Provo. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides to back and leaves it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard games just because of the body blow effect.
On first and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tigers.
Bringing the extra beef. It's goal line. I know what I'm going to get. I know what I'm going to do. We're going to be bigger, stronger at the point of attack, push you around, and then the running back does the rest and finds the end zone.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman, gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He gets his first one of the day out of there. They used him 3 times in that loss last week. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. LSU looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. They're going to ride this running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Motion from the back. A first down run in the red zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Davis. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Back to throw, it's Provo. Back's got it. Into the house. Touchdown, LSU. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This should be the last play of the quarter. To the air on first down. He wants to go deep. Makes a grab on the shot. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up his first period with a huge gain. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Gets rid of it. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Second down, they'll go to the air. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. From the gun, give on the inside. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The Gamecocks trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
Wide open downfield. And he goes down right there, but a solid pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Dropping back, it's Provo.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability, he can break tackles, he can just do it all.
Good timing on the quick out. Down to the... 6-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
The play action fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
Throws to the wideout. And that third down pass had some serious juice, but they couldn't hook up. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me, I know it from experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Fires to the tight end. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the 1st down. And the Gamecocks will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on it.
There he goes. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
He smashes his way through again. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Dropping back, it's Provo. Here's a hit. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Unloads to the wideout. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. Defense looks like they're about to bring the house. Off the RPO, complete. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
I like that big, reliable security. And that's what tight ends are a lot of times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
The throw. He's got him. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Hey, listen, as a receiver, you're running that hitch route against man coverage. You can't loaf on it, right? I know it's just a little short throw, but you've got to make the defender think you might be going deep. So a nice job not just taking it easy on the play. He put his foot in the ground, he drove back to the ball, and made it easy on his quarterback.
All right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Looking deep. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run the screen. Oh, what a cut! Takes it the other way. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Provo. He's got it. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. They'll immediately call timeout. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that said, let's send it back to the guys in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Tight end now in motion. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense got it. Touchdown, South Carolina. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on! Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. He now has 85 yards on the ground, and he just continues to turn in productive performance after productive performance. That's how you lead the nation in rushing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Connors. Nice pickup there, gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Provo. Makes the catch.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. LSU trying to convert a 4th down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown LSU! And they take it in for 6 more points.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they tacked on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, a quick update on a notable game going on right now in the ACC. Duke is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Daniel Jones, this offense is not guaranteed to just keep scoring points today. They're up by 11 over Georgia Tech. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll run this play from the pistol. Power football with the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. To the air, it's Leon. Quarterback on the move, still looking. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And they were channeling their inner Mike the Tiger. Don't you think Mike could get a big ball in there to swat that thing free the way the Bayou Bengals do?
Yeah, and when you're the secondary and you're flying up, great job understanding. The guy's already kind of slowing down a little bit, but where do I put my head? I put my head on the football, get my hand on the football. Those guys, those DBs from LSU really understanding that, flying up, making the big play.
Leaves it with the back. He breaks a tackle.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
They tried to run the counter, but absolutely nothing doing.
And those counter plays take a little longer to develop.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's racing down the left side. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. The 30, past the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy.
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the extra point is good. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And now on second down for this offense.
Well, if you're on defense, I mean, that's the way you want to get this quarterback running. He's right-handed, so get him to go to his left where you expect the accuracy to come way down. If they continue to do that, that's going to work in the defense's favor.
Lining up from the 34 on first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. They'll try to pop the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Send the tight end in motion. The give out of the gun. They get him on the ground at the 33, but not before he picks up 6. And the Tigers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Finds the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Looking for a man, it's Provo. Grabbed in the middle, it's Davis. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the fourth quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on first down. Better job on second down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
In the last couple of weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him. Getting the ball a different...
Touchdown, Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
I think at this point of the game now in the second half, down by as many points as they are, it's going to be really hard for the offense to sprinkle in the run. They tried it there. It didn't work. I think you got to be thinking about the passing game now and start trying to identify playmakers out in the perimeter of the field that can get you back in this game.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Back to throw, it's Leon. Finds his tight end. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Back to pass. Makes the grab. It's Connors.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll send the back in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Connors. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. They'll move the tight end. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to pass. It's Provo. Quick completion on the out route. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. The give to the back. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going. You're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Leaves it with the back. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Pulls and fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looking left. It's caught downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Dances away to buy time. Did the work himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
To throw, it's Leon. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he'll let it go to the left. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. The Gamecocks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. Second down, he'll throw it. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. the big INT. Finally, the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field.